This taping technique should be able to pull your toe into better alignment. It's easy to apply and should offer some pain relief. If you're wondering why it's called a tailor's bunion, well, it's not this tailor, it's this tailor. Tailors used to develop sore points on the outside of their feet from sitting on hard floors for long periods of time in this position. Hello, my name is Daniel Lawrence, chartered physiotherapist and licensed healthcare professional. Before we begin, alongside the taping, it also helps if you have a wider shoe and can go barefoot from time to time to give your toes some wiggle room. A narrow shoe can squash the toes and certainly aggravate a tailor's bunion. Before we start the taping, set your toes free and let them move. I also recommend that you mobilise the little toe by pulling it away gently from the neighbouring toe. This should be a pain-free movement. And it's this movement that we're going to try and maintain with the taping. So here are the taping instructions. Cut 2 thin pieces of tape. This is kinesiology tape. Here I'm using rock tape. Each piece is about 1 centimetre wide and you'll need to cut that yourself to get the desired width. Obviously it needs to be quite thin because it's going in the gap between your toes. Then you need to make sure it's the correct length. This one here is 15 centimetres and this one is 20 centimetres. You may want to adjust those sizes depending on the size of your feet. So for the first technique, I'll take the shorter piece of tape, tear away the backing paper. If I can, create a gap between the toes and then place the tape on the inside of the little toe. I'll then peel away the backing paper so that the tape comes over the top of the toe and down the side, over the outside of the foot, over that sore area where the redness and bunion occurs. What I'm going to do then is try and change the position of the toe by moving it out to get it a bit straighter and at the same time pull the tape tight over the outside of the foot. I'll then stick it down and then when I release, the tape should be holding the toe in better alignment. Don't pull too hard or push too hard as this can force the toe out too far, which may be painful. So try to mobilise and gently push that toe into a better position so that it's both comfortable and pain-free. Finish the tape off by sticking it down on the outside of the foot with no stretch. Make sure the tape is all stuck down and secure, and that's the first application, which you may notice changes the alignment of the toe, but more importantly, have a walk and see if it feels more comfortable. Let me show you another technique. For this, we're going to take the longer piece of tape. This one was about 20 centimetres. I'm going to break the backing paper in the centre of the tape, like so. I'm then going to carefully place that between the toes, right down in the gap between the two toes. Then, one side at a time, I'm going to pull that out laterally with a firm degree of tension, whilst trying to gently mobilise that toe into better alignment. Pull the tape and then stick it down. It then runs underneath the foot. Just show you there where that first piece has finished. And then we'll tackle the other side. So same procedure, pull the tape with a firm degree of tension. You can see the little toe moving there. Mobilise that toe a little bit further as required. Remember, don't force it too much. Just try and mobilise it into a position that feels more comfortable and looks a little straighter. So there's 2 different techniques there that you can try. And of course, as I've shown you here, you can combine both together. Once you've applied the tape, take a few steps and see if it feels more comfortable while you're walking. Going back to footwear, one of my clients reported that it helped when they removed the laces on the bottom part of their shoe to help this part of the shoe expand and take some of the pressure off their tailor's bunion. If you try or have tried this already, let us know in the comments if this helped. Gel pads like this can also be helpful for a tailor's bunion. If you've got a tailor's bunion and you've found anything else which has helped you, please let us know in the comments so our other viewers can benefit. Otherwise, thanks for watching this video on taping for lateral foot pain. Please share it with anybody who you know who may find it helpful. And showing on the screen here are some other helpful foot videos from our channel which you may like to watch.